guys, welcome or welcome back. It's Buttercup here, and today you're joining me for a big one. Over an hour and a half of shiny hunting. I think I counted correctly, and there should be about 35 shinies in this video. And you might be thinking, well, that is what inspired you. As you guys know, very soon, Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be coming out, and I am hyped. I am so ready for a new Pokemon game. I need it, okay? I need it. I've been waiting for this one. But that means I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from playing the past Pokemon games, and the last one that we had was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I realized not that long ago that I still have yet to get quite a lot of the shinies from Paldea. So initially, the goal was to get, I don't know, like 12 shinies from Paldea that I didn't have and make like a little mini compilation of getting them all. And then I got a little bit carried away, and then it turned into like a box of shinies, and then we landed at 35. Now, I was hoping ideally that I was going to be able to get all of the Paldean shinies, but I kind of forgot about the Paradox ones, so I decided to split it up, and this is going to be part 1 of that. Now, I haven't finished part 2. That's going to be a little while, and honestly, I don't know when I'm going to get that out to you guys, but I wanted to at least show you the first half of this challenge that I kind of set for myself. It took me a little bit over 2 months to get all of these shinies because I tried to not use like Herba if I could, but it was really exciting, and I don't know, it was kind of nice to just hunt for whatever I wanted in Paldea, so long as it was a Paldean Mon. And that being said, we did get a lot of progress done on our shiny living decks with this video. And I thought rather than just releasing a bunch of like videos per reaction, I would just put them all into one big video so then it'd be easy to chuck on while you do some hunting of your own. Now, before I get into all of the shinies, I do want to say I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description. There will be my past Pokemon hunts that I've done in Scarlet and Violet, because I still have hunted a few past Paldean Pokemon like Fido, Tatsugiri, and all that. So all those will be in that playlist, but this is for the ones that I haven't hunted before. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like. It was a long one to edit. Maybe consider subscribing, as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. As I said, I will be streaming when Legends ZA comes out, and I'm so excited for it. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. But I think I have rambled on long enough. Sorry for the long intro. I just wanted to yap because why not? Let's go ahead and let's get into the shiny reactions. Is that the first one? Ah, it is! Shiny Frigibax! Let's go! Oh my gosh, okay. This kicks off as my first shiny in my little, I don't know if I want to call it a challenge, but my little shiny hunting binge session right now. I really wanted to get shiny Frigibax. I actually wanted to get 3 if I can, so I'm going to try and stay here and farm the other 2. But first, let's go ahead and encounter this one. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks really good. I thought I was gonna miss it though. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, because like this is a pretty, like I feel like it looks pretty subtle. I was looking up online what Frigibax's shiny looked like, so I knew what I was looking out for to see if it was going to be subtle or not. And from the pictures I saw, it did look like it was going to be quite subtle, but honestly, the little baby blue, while it isn't a massive change, I really like it. But let's go ahead and let's start throwing some Pokeballs. I think I might try to catch this first one in a quick ball if I can, because I do want to keep one of these as just a Frigibax. So if I can pull that off, that would be nice. Oh man, okay, no. I had to try. I was so pumped for that on the first go. So we should be okay. It's just a matter of actually securing it in a Pokeball. Next I'll go Ultra Ball. Depending what I go, I might check which is the best nature out of the 3 that I get and then evolve that one. But we will see. First things first, I gotta not get ahead of myself and actually catch this little bean. I'm kind of surprised it's taken me this long to hunt for this Pokemon, but that's why I wanted to do this video, because I just wanted to go like and just have a big shiny hunting session, just trying to get as many shinies as I could. And there we go with a critical capture. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Shiny Frigibax number 1 of 3 has been secured. Very happy to see it. Let's check this thing out. Actually, we should add this to our party. Also, you like my little Wuxian? I actually finally remembered to get the shiny one from the event, so let's go me. I'm learning. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can get any more of these little guys. I'm going to try and use the rest of my sandwich. I have a shiny power sandwich right now because I wanted to take advantage of this this outbreak. So I'm going to try and use the rest of that, see if I can get a couple more. And if I can get the other two I need, then after that, we will do the nature guesses. Yes, there we go. Oh my gosh, Frigibax number 2. Woohoo! And it's climbing up the mountain. Awesome. Okay, that one was a lot more obvious on the rock and within the same sandwich. You know, sometimes you just gotta count on those shiny sandwiches, you know? Let's go ahead and encounter this thing. Shiny Frigibax number 2, and it's another female. Ooh, very, very cool. Again, I'm going to try to use one of my quick balls to get this thing, just because I think the shiny line would actually look good in a quick ball. I'm not gonna lie. We do get a critical capture on the second one, and we secure it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. Shiny Frigibax number 2. Let's go ahead and add this one to the party as well. And I'm gonna see if I can get one more before the sandwich runs out. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Oh, and our final shiny Frigibax. Let's go. That's, oh no, what am I doing? I don't want to download the DLC right now. I already have it. Oh my gosh. Shiny Frigibax number 3, which means we can complete the lineup. Thank goodness. There we go. Number 3, and it's another female. Okay. I was kind of paying attention. I don't actually know what the gender rates are supposed to be for this Pokemon. Okay, apparently they're 50-50, so that is totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw a quick ball. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast it was to get all 3 of these guys. Like, I've definitely done some outbreak hunting that's taken me so long, but to get 3 within, like, how long have I been hunting for these guys right now? I think like maybe nearly 50 minutes now, and this was without a second sandwich, so I am not mad at that at all. Let's go ahead and let's add this little guy to the party. Now, Scarlet, I'm gonna say goodbye to you right now, but I'll send you with the item change position of when we got them, so then that way we can do ourselves some nature guesses. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself 3 guesses right now to see if I get any of them right. I think I'm going to say bold, calm, and sassy. Bold, calm, and sassy. So let's go ahead and let's do the check on these guys. If you're ready, let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Okay, docile. Docile's the first one. The next one is lax. Oh, but this one has a mark, the cloudy mark. Oh, awesome. Okay, it's been a minute since I've got a cloudy shiny, a marked shiny. That's awesome. And then the last one is mild. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I know that it sounds like a joke, but I was so close to saying docile, and at least that I would have got one of them right, but that's okay. I am not mad at that at all. We can go ahead now and evolve 2 of these into our Octobax and our Baxcalibur. All right, here we go with our first Frigibax, evolving this one into Octobax. Let's have a look at this thing. I'm so excited to see this shiny in my game. I've not seen them yet. I haven't hunted them, so there we go. Shiny Octobax. I have to say, I think I like Octobax's design the most. I don't know what it is. It looks so goofy. Even from the side, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Tyrantrum. I don't know if it's giving a little bit of T-Rex as well, but I'm kind of getting that. Either way, I do like the shiny for this one actually quite a bit. All right, and here we are evolving our 3rd and final Frigibax into Baxcalibur. Let's have a look. Once again, first time seeing this in my game. I've been meaning to hunt this line for so long. And there we go. Oh, I love it. Wait, no. I've never used Baxcalibur, so I haven't really had a good look at the design. I'm not gonna lie, from the side, it definitely reminds me of Dredagon, which I think is really cool. And I love the eyes. The eyes kind of remind me of Makima. That is awesome. I really do like this shiny. Again, it's got a bit more of that like aqua kind of greenish tint, which I do like. I like the way that it softens the red on their hands. This is a very cool shiny lineup. Like I said, not the most like over the top, but I do enjoy it. And I'm so glad to cross this line off of my list. Let's go ahead and let's give a Glaive Rush, but you guys don't need to see all that. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pick my next target and move on to the next hunt. Yes, there we go. Okay. Shiny Dunsparce. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and save real quick. No, please don't run away. Please don't run away. Please don't run away from me. I will cry. I need to catch you. I need to catch you. Let's get the sparkles. Why am I walking over like that? I don't actually know. There we go. Shiny Dunsparce. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I finally found this one. If you guys have been with me in the channel for a bit, you already know that I have already found shiny Dunsparce. Back before the Dunsparce was ever a thing, I actually really love this Pokemon, and I really loved the shiny. I always thought that the yellow and pink looked so good together. So I knew that I was eventually going to have to get around to getting a shiny Dunsparce, and I think I tried to do a few outbreaks for it and I just wasn't getting lucky. So I decided, you know, now is the time that I'm going to lock in and get this thing. I think it's pretty obvious what Pokeball I am going to try to catch it with. I'm going to go for a Heal Ball. So hopefully I can get lucky. I am curious to see if we're going to end up with a 2 or 3 segment. I'm going to assume off rip it's probably going to be 2. Right now, it's about getting the shiny. So let's hope we can make that happen. It looks like we are going to with the critical capture. And there we go. Shiny Dunsparce, who is soon to be our shiny Dunsparce. Very exciting. Every single time I see this shiny, I fall in love with it. I love this shiny Pokemon so much. Like I said, I am a sucker for the yellow and pink. I think it looks so good. But it is time now for our nature guess. And I think for this one, I am going to go ahead and I want to say that this Dunsparce is going to be docile. You know, I didn't guess it last time, but for some reason I'm feeling the docile Dunsparce. So let's go ahead and check. And 3, 2, 1, and it's Impish. I got it wrong again. Okay, you know what? That's totally fine. I am going to go level this thing up and I'll be back when we are ready to evolve it. All right, and there we go. I've gone ahead and I've taught our little Dunsparce Hyperdrill. So let's go ahead and see if we're going to get lucky. Are we going to get a 2 segment, or are we going to break through and get the 1 in 103 segment? Let's go ahead and let's find out. Either way, super stoked to find this Pokemon. I love the shiny again. And yeah, okay, it's gonna be a 2 segment. That's okay. Honestly, I am not mad at that. I do think it'll be fun to go for the 3 segment at some point for sure. But this one looks awesome. I love Dunsparce. I love Dunsparce. I think they're such cool Pokemon. I think that they're great shiny. So, all right, Tauros, that was kind of rude. Anyway, it's time to move on to our next target. Is that the shiny? I think that might be the shiny. Is it actually? Is that a shiny Wattrel? It is! I couldn't even tell. Oh my gosh, and I didn't get to save. Holy smokes. Okay. Shiny Wattrel. Very nice. Again, another Pokemon that I've been meaning to shiny hunt and complete the line of. And we've got our first one here. Oh my gosh, that is such a subtle shiny. I was looking at it and I was like, I think it looks a little bit different, but is that like just the lighting? I really don't know. So I'm glad that we checked it. I'm now a little bit worried though that I might have missed 1 or 2, but it's okay. We don't think about that because we at least have this one here now. I think for my little Wattrel, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing. Gosh, a luxury ball would look really nice, but I think I'm going to try to secure the capture in an ultra ball. Ultra balls also look pretty good, I think, for this one, if I do say so myself. So critical capture, nice. Okay, that makes up for my difficulty in spotting these guys. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's just the time of day. I literally don't know what it is about this shiny, but that was so hard to see. Ah! But there we go. We got our adorable little electric flying bird. Wattrel has been added to the party. Now, as you guys know, I am on a bit of a mission here to complete the line, so I'm gonna hang out and see if I can find at least one more so then I can evolve it so we can get ourselves a killer Wattrel. So I will be back when we've done that. Wait, that's the last one, isn't it? Yes! Oh, thank goodness. This one has been a pain to try and find. My second shiny Wattrel. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Okay. Okay. I don't know why this second Wattrel was so difficult to find, but I'm so glad we actually managed to come across it because this by far has been the most stubborn shiny of this little doohickey that I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh. And we get a critical capture. Thank you so much for giving me a critical capture on this thing. Oh my gosh. We can now evolve this into a killer Wattrel and we can move to the next target. I'm just telling you, it's always the shinies that are so hard to tell the difference on, that are like the ones that take like the longest to show up. I don't know why. Always seems to be the case. But it just always does. I don't know. You guys tell me if it's the same for you, but okay, I'm opening the map. But I feel like genuinely the targets that always take me the longest are undoubtedly the ones that are the most subtle and the most difficult to spot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move these around so we can get ready for our nature guesses. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself 2 guesses here, and I'm going to say that we are going to have a bold and a sassy nature Wattrel. So let's go ahead and do the check in 3, 2, 1. I don't remember the last time I guessed Jolly. I tell you guys this almost every video. I need to get a nature sheet up. But let's see. Did we get the other one right? What did I say? Bold or sassy? Yeah, that's what I said. Let's check. And it's modest. Okay, that's fine. You know, no marks or ribbons on these ones, but we did get at least 1 marked shiny, which is pretty darn cool. However, it is time for me to go ahead and to level this one up so I can have a look at our shiny killer Wattrel and cross it off of the list. All right, and here we are finally evolving our Wattrel. Let's have a look and see killer Wattrel in the flesh. Is it also going to be as subtle? I don't know. I'm curious. There we go. Actually, I won't lie, I actually kind of like killer Wattrel shiny, I think a little bit more than Wattrel. I feel like with how bright the eyes are, like the little maroon or burgundy coloring on the body, and then like how the darker bit of the base of the body near the legs lightens up, and even the legs do. I kind of like it. It reminds me of shiny Lipod though. Does anyone else see that? Is that a shiny Nacli? It is! The first one! Let's go! The good thing is about this shiny is I already have one, so I only needed to find 2, and this is the first one we needed because I need these 2 for their evolution. So let's go ahead and let's encounter it. Let's go! Woo! Very, very nice. I am glad to see some sparkles on this one. I feel like this always seems to be the way for me in Scarlet and Violet, but I feel like the more outbreak hunting I do, the longer it takes to get the sparkles on each like progressive hunt. So I don't know if I'm just imagining it, but I feel like this has been taking me even longer than Wattrel was, and this is after Wattrel. But we are again getting a critical capture. We're getting lots of crits, which is awesome. I mean, I know that a lot of these targets are quite low level, but still, I'm not going to complain about that at all. So there we go. There is our second, no, not second. There's our first Nacli. This one is going to be evolved to Knuckle Stack, and then I want to get one more so I can evolve it to a Garganacl. I think that's how you say its name. I always struggle with the new Pokemon name pronunciation, so I apologize if I'm wrong, but that is one crossed off the list, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and save, and I'm going to keep looking for the other one. Wait, is that another one right away? Oh my gosh! Another one back to back? That's crazy! Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, I was just talking about how the targets are taking longer and longer to get, and that was what? Like a couple, that was not even a minute after just catching the other one. That is perfect! Oh my gosh, okay. There we go! Shiny Nacli. Well, I was thinking of Garganacl and I was putting it with Nacli and I'm making up a whole new word. world. I can't even speak. Oh my gosh, I'm so flustered. I can't believe we got another one so soon after. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and let's get another crit because apparently we're in Crit City right now. This is awesome. Let's go ahead, take the second Nacli that we needed, and let's do ourselves some nature guesses here. I think for these guys, I am going to say, I gotta say bold. I just think of boulders, and I'm like, that's basically what these guys are. So that's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say bold, and I'm going to say jolly, because now that I'm thinking about jolly nature, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. So let's go ahead and check in 3, 2, 1. We got oh, we got one right! Let's go! Yes, we actually got one right. Can I get 2 for 2? Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. No! Ah, I got 2 ahead of myself. Hey, I'm not mad at that at all though. We've got our 2 shiny Nacli. One of them we actually got the nature guess right on, so I am happy with that. But it is time now to go ahead and evolve these guys so I can cross their evolutions off of my shiny living decks. So let's do that. I'm curious, do you guys prefer the original colorway of this line, or do you like the shinies more with the orange? I feel like the orange makes them look a lot more like deserty, but let me know, which do you prefer out of these guys? I'm still unsure. I feel like if I was in the desert and I saw this, I would think the shiny fits better, but I feel like if I was in a mountain range, I'd like the original more. So I'm undecided. And now on to our final evolution here to Garganacl. I think that's how you say this Pokemon's name. Again, pronunciations have never been my strong suit, but I am here to, you know, not to talk about pronunciations, but to talk about the shiny. Why is the phone there? Is the phone always there? Is the rodent phone always in the way whenever there's an evolution? Or is that a glitch? I actually have no idea. But I will say, I do think of the line, this one is the best in terms of the shiny. I think the color looks really, really good on a Garganacl, so I like this. I like this a lot. So, you know, once again, very pleased, making great progress. Hopefully I can keep this up. Yes! Oh, there we go. Our first shiny Bramblin. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't pause my music. Oh no, I cannot hear anything. I cannot focus. I'm gonna lose the shiny. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, that's so good to see. I say this, I feel like I'm gonna say this with like every shiny in this video, but I really have been meaning to go for this one for so long. I feel like the idea of making a tumbleweed Pokemon is so crazy, but it kind of also makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I believe Bramblin, what is it? I think it's like ghost, is it ghost grass? I think it is. I'm pretty sure. That would be about right if I'm wrong. You know, you guys know my memory is not the best, but I think it's a really interesting concept. I don't think I would have thought of them going this direction with like a design. I don't know. It just really caught me off guard, and I kind of feel bad because I sort of forgot about this Pokemon. And when I was going through Pokemon that I was like, oh, okay, well, while I'm in Scarlet and Violet, I want to do a lot of hunting for Paldean Pokemon, especially for the lead up to Pokemon Legends ZA. I remember seeing Bramblin and I was like, oh yeah, there's a tumbleweed Pokemon. I forgot about that. So it is cool to see it here, and I do like the shiny. Again, I've noticed a lot of shinies in this generation feel either extremely bold or extremely subtle, and I feel like this is one that is quite subtle. Like, you've got shinies like Orthworm who just go like blue, which is nuts, and I think it looks good. But then you've also got a lot that are very, 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 very subtle. I would say Bramblin is definitely in that. What did we just hunt? Wattrel. We also had Wattrel, who's also quite subtle. That whole line, I think. There's a lot of subtle shinies in this lineup, which isn't so bad, but I will say, I remember when I was first playing Pokemon Violet and I was like seeing all the new Pokemon for the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to know what's a shiny and what's not? And I was like, I'll be okay. I'll be able to tell. That I'm sure it'll be obvious. And then when I would go and look, I would see the shinies and I'd be like, there is no way I would have been able to tell. I've probably passed like 3 shinies at this rate. So I would include Bramblin in that. But there we go. Getting the critical capture on this one. 1 of 2 acquired, which is awesome. It has been a little minute since my last shiny, so it's nice to finally get some more sparkles. Fingers crossed that the second one will come a little bit faster. Might be famous last words. We will see. That's not another one, is it? Is that our second Bramblin? I think it is. That's our second shiny Bramblin. What? I love this trend of finding the first shiny and then finding the second one very shortly after. If we want to keep doing that, I am not gonna complain. There we go. Shiny Bramblin number 2. I'm so happy. Now we have one to evolve into Bramblegast, which I do think is going to be a little bit of a mission for me to evolve, because I believe this is walking with this one for 1,000 steps. I'm pretty sure. It's something like that. I'm pretty much guaranteed on it. I'll have to double check. That's going to be fun. I'm kind of bad with evolution, things like that, but hey, we got a lock in here so we can secure the shiny Bramblegast. We do get the Bramblin, which is the first part of it at least, which is good. And there we go, our second shiny Bramblin. We are making very good progress with these shinies. It is awesome to see. Let's go ahead and add this one to our party. As you guys know, we are going to do a nature guess, but not until we get done apparently dealing with this Braviary. I am going to go ahead, and I think for these two, I am going to say, I keep wanting to say bold. You guys know I always say bold. I'm going to guess bold, and I'm going to guess lonely. Yes. Lonely's a nature, right? I hope so. Anyway, let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. We've got Hardy, which was definitely not my guess, and Hardy. We've got 2 Hardy male Bramblins. Okay, what a trip. Okay, I definitely would not have got that right. Not at all. All I had to do was say Hardy and I would have got it, but no, that is okay. But I am going to go ahead now and I'm going to do what needs to be done so I can get shiny Bramblegast. Ooh! We did it! We finally got it to the maximum amount of steps to evolve it. So let's go ahead and evolve our Bramblin into shiny Bramblegast. Ooh, I can't wait to see this one. Yes! It looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, Bramblin shiny to me, no offense to the Bramblin shiny lovers, it's all right. Like, it's fine. Like, I don't feel too much towards it. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It's very subtle. But Bramblegast looks so good. I like the beige with the purple. I don't know, that cool tone sort of beigey color with the purple definitely leans more into the ghost typing on this thing. And I think it works really well. So it was worth it. It was worth walking around in Elfinora trying to get my steps up so I could get these sparkles, because this is a good shiny. This is a very good shiny. Yes! Shiny Cyclizar! No, please don't let me fail it. I didn't even see it right in front of me. No, there's so many. Oh my gosh, okay, I see it. Please don't despawn. Please. Why does it look like it wants to despawn all the way over here? Let me get here! Oh my gosh, okay! Oh, that was so stressful. Oh my gosh, okay. Shiny Cyclizar. This was one of the few Pokemon I was really dreading hunting because of how fast they are to get away. I didn't even feel confident in saving because I felt like by the time I saved it might have already been gone before I even got to that point. This is a great shiny. I really like it. I really do. I think it's a very interesting set of colors. We've got like the creamy beige, khaki, and blue, and I think it looks really good. I like it on this Pokemon. But oh my gosh, was I stressed trying to see if I was gonna miss this thing or not. Oh my gosh, I was so worried it was gonna like despawn instantly, or like what just happened there, I'd run into the wrong one or something and then it would just like little, cycle away. So I'm really glad that we were able to encounter it. I don't know how difficult this guy is going to be to catch. I do hope I have a quick ball. I do. Oh, that's right, I bought some more. Good job, Butter. Good job. You remembered to actually get some more Pokeballs for once. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to throw a quick ball. I'm hoping we catch this thing on the first try. Critical capture is always a good sign, and there we go. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, for a non-legendary Pokemon, that's probably the most my heart's raced for a shiny in like a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie, like that was pretty intense. That was kind of crazy. But there we go. Cyclizar has been added to your party. A very cool shiny, I have to say. Very unique. But it is time now for our nature guess. And I feel for this little dude, I am going to say, naive. Why am I going to go naive? I'm going to go naive. Okay, naive. Let's just say that. So let's go ahead. Let's do the nature check in 3, 2, 1. And it's Morris. I got it wrong. That's okay, but we do have a mark. And it's the Dawn mark. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. I think that's our second mark shiny of the challenge, if I can remember correctly. It's been a little minute. It's been a few days since I've been doing this challenge, so I can't remember off the top of my head. But I am very happy about that. That is another shiny that I did not have crossed off of the list, which is awesome. Time to move on to our next target, which I'm not sure who that's going to be. I've got a few still I need to get, so... Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know that it was shiny. Also, it's like really late right now, so I gotta go shut my door. I'll be 1 sec. Okay, we're back. Where did my little Espathra go? Where is it? Where did it run to? Please don't try and escape me like so many shinies have done to me. Let's go. Shiny Espathra! I cannot believe I hadn't found this shiny yet. I have to say, first thing I thought when I saw this shiny was, is the purple and black not giving Gothic Lolita? Tell me it's not, because it literally is. I love this color combo. Color combo? Color combo. I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. It's late, guys. Don't worry about it. I love this color combo for the shiny. I think it looks so good. And we do not get near enough purple shinies, I think, in my opinion. So I am happy about this one. In terms of Pokeball, I wish I wanted to use a Master Ball on this thing, but I want to keep those just in case. Just in case. But I think for this one, gosh, I do think... Not the Dream Ball. What's the other one? I think there's another one that would look pretty good for this, but I don't have any of them, which is highly unfortunate, to be honest. But I do think I'm going to go ahead and try and just use maybe a Quick Ball. I know that's very boring of me. Maybe even... I mean, an Ultra Ball could work. An Ultra Ball could work. I don't know. I didn't really think about what Pokeball I wanted to put this shiny in. Maybe I will try an Ultra Ball and see if I get kind of lucky. It is level 50, so I don't know if it's going to be like stubborn or not. I feel like it might be. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have just tried the Quick Ball off rip just to see if I got that extra like little boost of catching power, you know, that it gives. But it's okay. The choice has been made. I don't know. I like it. I like this shiny. It's so different. I think it's just this Pokemon is so different. And then with the layering of the colors, I don't know. I really like it. But there we go. We are going to go ahead and finally get a critical capture. I mean, it was only our third ball, so like I can't really complain, can I? But there we go, our shiny Espathra. I was so worried I was going to forget this Pokemon's name, but I didn't. I didn't. And look at it, the purple and blacky brown looks so nice. But it is time, of course, for our nature guess. And I think for this one, I am going to say... Bold. I know, I'm unoriginal. Maybe we should play a game that you take a sip of juice every time I guess bold. Maybe don't do that. You might get diabetes. But let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1. And it's Jolly. I was wrong. No. That's okay though. That's okay because at least we have finally got shiny Espathra. Might be up there for one of my favorite shinies from this generation. I do really like the purple. It's so unique. It's so unique. And I definitely prefer this colorway on this Pokemon for sure. Yes! There we go! Shiny Klawf! Oh my gosh, it looks so good! Oh! Wait, I didn't realize! Look at its little cheeks! Wait! Oh my gosh, that is so cute! I didn't realize that shiny Klawf had like the pink cheeks. That is so adorable. I cannot believe it has taken me this long to go for the shiny blue crab. If there's one thing that this generation has gotten right, it is all of the blue shinies that are in it. And this is another one that it is included in that list because oh my gosh, it looks so good. I probably would have to go back and look at all of the shinies that I've found so far and obviously the ones I haven't still yet when looking at Paldea to like do like my top 5 shinies for this region. There are a lot of really good ones. Klawf might be up there for me. I think that this blue with the white on the body and then those pink cheeks, it makes this Pokemon, it makes a crab look so cute. I love it. I love this little guy. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie. If I could go back and redo my team and I was doing shinies from this generation, I would absolutely put Klawf in there. Klawf is such a nice shiny, and this blue just looks so good. And blue's not even my favorite color, and I just think it looks amazing. So let's go ahead. Let's try to get this thing in a dive ball. That might be easier said than done, but I'm gonna try. Wow, how many of you guys already caught? I'm sure most of you already got your own shiny Klawfs by now. I'm a little late to the party, but there we go. Finally securing the capture on that one. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have this shiny, guys. This shiny is so good. Do I dare say even maybe top 3 shinies of Paldea? I don't know. That might be a lot. There's some really good ones. Like you've got Chiyu, you've got my little pink piggy. Like there are a lot of good shinies in this gen, but Klawf is for sure up there for me. But it is time now to do ourselves a nature check. And I think I am going to say for this little guy, calm. I'm thinking calm Klawf because yeah, that makes sense. So let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1, and it's Lax. All right, I am not doing well with the nature guesses right now, but there we go. Shiny Klawf finally crossed off the list, and we got it in a dive ball. It matches so well. This is an incredible shiny. It kind of is giving me like puppet vibes, you know, with the little rosy cheeks and then like the way that it looks underneath. I don't know. Does anyone else see what I'm kind of saying there? Either way, great shiny. Very happy to have found it. Is that a shiny? Wait, I think that's a shiny Revavroom. It is! I could barely tell because of the lighting. Oh my gosh, okay. Oops, well that was a little anticlimactic, if I do say so myself. Shiny Revavroom, let's go! This is another one I've been meaning to get. I actually did do a few Varoom outbreaks and I wasn't as successful, unfortunately, at least not yet. So when I saw the Revavroom one, I was like, maybe I'll get a little bit luckier here, one could hope, but no, I thought it would be a bit more obvious to spot this shiny, so I'm glad that we at least encountered it and I didn't miss it. Maybe it's like the snow as well, the blizzard is not helping me, but it is cool and I do think it is a realistic looking shiny. So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball at this one. I think the Ultra Ball's an alright fit. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It goes with the yellow and the darker themes, and we get it on the first Ultra Ball. I can't lie, I am loving these fast captures that we're getting right now in Pokemon Violet with the shiny hunting. This is something I'm not too bad about. But there we go, shiny Revavroom. Yeah, okay. I feel like in this screen you can definitely see the shiny a lot more obviously than I could in the overworld. Love the purple, and I love that little bit of like pinky purple that they chose for the eye. I don't know. I really like that actually. It looks quite good. But there we go. Revavroom has been added to the party, and now we got a regular one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably the blizzard that's making it a little bit harder for me to tell. I'm glad we didn't miss it, but it is time now for a nature guess. I am going to guess for this Revavroom that I'm going to say quiet nature. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say quiet. So let's go ahead and let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. And it's gentle. Okay, again, guys, it's all right. I'm not bothered at all. This is a shiny line that I've also been meaning to complete for so long. I kind of feel like I'm being very productive right now, getting so many Paldean shinies ticked off the list. I don't know. I'm on a mad run to get as many as I can before Legends ZA comes out. And so seeing my list of them slowly fill out of the ones that I've got is very satisfying. So this is a good one to have crossed off. There we go! Shiny Pawmo! Let's go! Shiny Pawmo #1, should I say? What a cutie! Oh my gosh! Let's encounter this thing. I want to see the sparkles right away. Ah! It's so cute! I love Shiny Pawmo. I love Shiny Pawmi. I love this whole line. It's so good. I know quite a while ago I did get a Shiny Pawmi, And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to complete this line. I know that to get shiny Pawmo, I have to do the step thing, which I really struggled to actually do properly when I was first trying to get it, like just for the regular version of shiny Pawmo. So I wanted to go ahead, and with this challenge, I was like, I definitely need to cross these ones off the list because I really, really, really want to have the whole line because they're some of my favorite Pokemon from Paldea. I mean, how could they not be there? So, so cute. Now, in terms of the Pokeball, I want to catch this little cutie in. What would be nice? I don't know. There's a lot of good options. The Dream Ball could be okay, but maybe a regular Pokeball. I don't know. Let's go for a regular Pokeball. I think that that could be good. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw some regular Pokeballs and see if I can get lucky. Are we actually going to get lucky? Ah! I was like, I wonder if we'll be able to catch it not on a critical capture, but on our first regular Pokeball thrown. That would be pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That would be very, very cool. This success is so cute. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw some more Pokeballs. I think I'm going to commit to the Pokeball. A Premier Ball probably could look pretty good as well, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm so excited. All right, let's go ahead, lock in, try to get this shiny. And I think I will keep this one as the Pawmo, and then the next one we get, I'll probably evolve. And just because if I try to do like the camp, like the picnic method and that while trying to also check for the other one, I think it's going to just make it very difficult to to get the second shiny, at least efficiently. So I'm going to get the evolution done. So I think I'll worry about that afterwards. There we go. We finally get the critical capture. Nice. And we do get it in a heal ball. What a stubborn little Pawmo. Oh my gosh. It did not want to be caught, but we did get it in the end. So that is awesome. Look at this absolute little cutie. I do love the shiny. Quite a lot on this one. Also, you know, don't mind my shampoo. You know, I'm cool like that. I roll around with a shiny shampoo. All right, but it is time for our nature guess. And I think for this one, I am going to go ahead and I am going to say Jolly. That's going to be my guess. So let's go ahead. Let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got Jolly! No way! That's awesome! Okay, is that like my second correct nature guess this whole time? I think it might be. Is it my second or third? I can't remember, guys. I've been working on this challenge for weeks now, so don't worry about it. But that is awesome. Shiny Pawmo. Very, very cute. Now I'm going to take on the task of finding a second one so we can evolve it. Yes, there we go! Shiny Pawmo! Oh my gosh! Okay! There's the second one we needed. Did I say Pawmo? I meant to say Pawmo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have music playing. Oh my gosh, everything's happening right now. Everything except me catching the shiny. So I need to save so I can secure this thing. I also just realized right now that I do not have my VTubing model on. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay because we did get the shiny. Let's go ahead and let's encounter it, our second shiny Pawmo, and the last one we needed to complete this line. Well, we have to catch it first and then I need to evolve it, but this is a great start. So let's go ahead and let's throw heal balls. I'm just going to stick with heal balls. I probably could have done a regular... Ooh, if I don't catch this, maybe I will just stick to a regular Pokeball again. It's probably going to be a whole saga of trying to get this thing, just like the other one was. That's okay. I'm not too bothered by it. What am I doing here? I don't think it'll let me. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's not going to let me do that. That's fine. I'm just going to use a little potion till it gets out of the ground, and I am going to keep throwing Pokeballs until I can secure this thing. The last one was a little bit stubborn, so hopefully this one isn't too bad. Fingers are crossed. I'm gonna hope so. It's only like level 21, so I'm hoping this one will be a little bit kinder to me than the other one was to catch, because that one took me quite a few Pokeballs. I also feel like it's worth saying that this is a different day. I don't know how I managed to keep this outbreak here, considering the date has changed a few times, but the outbreak is still here, so I'm very thankful about that, because I feel like finding the Pawmo outbreaks for me has been a little bit rough, so I will take this for sure. Oh my gosh, I switched it up and on the first Premier Ball we get a critical capture. I'm going to take that. Let's go. Shiny Pawmo number 2. The last one we needed for me to officially complete this line. We have Pawmo, Pawmo, and now time for me to go do my little steps and try and evolve this thing. Oh wait, but I actually forgot. I need to do the nature guesses. I don't think I did the nature guess on the first one when I caught it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and say that between these two Pawmo, we are going to have a sassy and a docile. So let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1. It's Jolly. I need to start guessing Jolly. I feel like I've seen so many Jolly nature Pokemon this whole time. And let's see what the other one is. It's Calm. Okay, cool. So we did actually get one of them right. Wait, did I say Calm? I think I said Calm. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. No, I think I said Sassy and Docile. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm guessing anymore. I might be losing it, guys. I might be losing it. This challenge is taking it out of me, but no, that's okay. At least we have these two. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to evolve this second Pawmo, and I'll be right back when we do that. Okay, and we've finally walked enough steps to get the evolution on the shiny Pawmo number 2. So let's go ahead and let's have a look at this thing. Finally completing this line of shinies, and it's one of the cutest. So I can't believe it took so long, but there we go! Shiny Pawmo! Oh my gosh. I don't know why. The first time I tried to evolve just the regular version of this, I might have said this earlier, it took me so long to figure out how to do it properly. I was like not walking enough. I was struggling to check how many steps I needed to do, and I feel like I kept messing it up. So I feel like I've got the technique down finally. It's a good shiny, a very cute Pokemon. I do like this one a lot. Oh, that's the shiny, is it? Let's go! Our first shiny Tadbulb! Nice! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Shiny Tadbulb number 1. Okay, fun little bit of lore here. I say lore. Well, a little secret to this hunt is I actually have already hatched over 1,200 eggs for Tadbulb because I was really struggling to get it in an outbreak. I was really struggling. I was like, these things keep spawning and going under the water, in the cliffs. Like every outbreak I was finding for these things was actually horrendous. And I decided, I was like, I need to take a break from egg hatching because I'm not having as much luck with this as I was hoping that I was going to. So I'm going to try and do outbreaks again. After going for a few other targets, I decided I'm going to go back for outbreaks because I need to get 2 of these things. And I was like, it's taking this long for me to even get 1 shiny through eggs, and I hadn't found one through an outbreak. So I decided, let's just go into it. I am so surprised that I found this on this outbreak this quickly, considering I'm not even using a sandwich or anything. I only used a sandwich, I think, for 2 of these hunts. So the fact that this is so early on, I am very, very pleased about. And I'm going to be honest, Tadbulb shiny is fine. Like, it's fine. I don't really have any opinions on it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But the main reason I really wanted to get this shiny for this challenge is I want to get obviously the first one so then I can say I have a shiny Tadbulb. But I want to evolve this thing. Shiny Bellibolt is like one of the best yellow, I guess you would say it's a yellow shiny, right? One of the best yellow shinies there is. And it's one of the newest shinies that we've gotten. And I think it looks so good. So let's go ahead. Let's secure this capture. I'm not going to lie. I'm not looking forward to having to hunt this thing for the second time and having to try to find the other one after how long this one had taken me to finally find, after like honestly weeks of hatching eggs and outbreaks on and off. Like every time I've seen an outbreak for it, I've tried to get one. So I am so happy that we finally got this one. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to go ahead and actually do the nature guess on this first one now because I'm just preparing myself for the long haul. If I get the second one quickly, I will be so happy. But yeah, I'm going to do the nature guess on this one first. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I think for this Tadbulb, I am going to go ahead and say, I should really say Jolly because they've all been Jolly. So let me say Jolly on this one. Let's go ahead and check in 3, 2, 1. And it's Lax. Okay, of course it's not Jolly the one time I actually guess it. That's all right. I'm not too worried. I am very happy to have finally found the first one of these. I think I'll be a lot more excited once I get the second one because that means I'll get to see shiny Bellibolt, and that's the one I want. That's the one I'm doing all this for right now with this one. Yes! Oh my gosh! Finally! Oh my gosh! Ah! Okay, Okay, excuse me for freaking out so much. Oh, hello. Hello, little one. Did I scare you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. We got the shiny Tauros. You're so excited. Oh my gosh. I was struggling on this hunt. I could not tell that this thing was shiny. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, it's a shade darker. I was like, I'm gonna encounter it just to be safe, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my gosh, I need to catch this thing because I'm gonna say it right now, guys. I don't think I will ever hunt another paldea and Tauros in my life. Like, just saying, like, this is such a subtle shiny. I thought looking at the pictures that it would be a bit more obvious. It has not been obvious. It has definitely not been obvious. This has been a struggle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I do believe this is the aqua breed Tauros because it's got the little blue thingies. I don't know if they all look like that when I go to fight them. I'm not really too sure. I know that there's like the one that kind of looks like, I think it's the blaze breed. It looks like a fire one. I don't know. But I think this one's cool, so I'm happy with this. That being said, I need to catch this thing, and of course I'm gonna do an ultra ball. I do think a moon ball would actually look pretty cool on this, but I don't think I have any right now, so we're just not even gonna worry about it. We do get a critical capture. Oh my gosh, finally! Finally. Oh, and also I realized this now. Halfway through the video, I decided I got a new model, a new outfit for my model with a haircut, and I decided, well, I'm going to use that as well to continue on through this shiny hunt. So sorry for the little switch up on things. Oh my gosh, shiny Tauros. Oh, I can get out of this horde of them and never have to hunt for the shiny again. Oh my gosh. Now, the timing on this might be a little bit funny because you guys, I think the last shiny you would have seen me get would have been Tadbulb, and that thing has been giving me a lot of trouble for the second one. The first one was rough, but the second one, yeah, it's proving to be the same thing. But I'm not going to talk about that. We will talk about that when we finally get that second one. We are here right now to celebrate our shiny Tauros and do the nature guess. Oh my gosh, again, so happy that I've caught this one. Like I said, I'll never hunt this again, but the nature guess I'm going to say for this one is, I want to say, oh man, it's an angry looking bull, isn't it? I think I want to say for this guy, naive, potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna say naive. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. It's quiet. Completely like quiet and calm would have been the two. I'm like, I'm just not getting that here. And I would have been wrong. So there we go. Shiny paldea and Tauros. Finally. Glad to have crossed this off, only for the fact that this hunt is brutal. Like, this is a shiny that I would hope I just randomly find when I'm not looking for it in the wild, because otherwise this is a painful hunt. At least for me it was. Like, this is one of the more subtle shinies for sure. Is that a... there it is! Shiny Capsakid! Let's go! And it's dancing with the non-shiny. Did you guys just see that? That was so cute. Oh my gosh. Shiny Capsakid, let's go! Let's have a look at these sparkles. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I love Capsakid so much. You know, I really do like Capsakid. I kind of missed it on first pass until looking at its evolution, but I really thought Capsakid was only based on a Kappa, because like I just think of the one like Captain from Animal Crossing and stuff, and I really like the whole lore behind Kappas. I think they're very cool. So sorry if you can hear the doggies under my desk. They're walking around. But I realized with the evolution with the Capsakid going into like a grass fire type, that it's not just Kappa, but it's like a capsicum, which is, I think for a lot of other people, they call them bell peppers, where some of you guys are from, which I think is definitely interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to use a mess ball for this little guy. I think that'd probably be the best fit, I would say. And we do get a critical capture, which does that mean? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh my gosh. Shiny Capsakid. It looks so good. I really do prefer the shiny on this one as opposed to the original coloring. The softness of the green is so nice. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forget about a lot of the newer Pokemon, which I feel bad to say, but there's just so many. But Capsakid is a Pokemon I really do like. But it is time now to do ourselves a nature guess. And I think for this little guy, is Brave a nature? I think Brave's a nature. If it's not, that's going to be very embarrassing. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to guess Brave nature. So let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. And it's Lax! Well, I got it wrong. That's okay though. That's kind of been par for the course so far with all of these hunts. But no, this little guy is such a cutie. I absolutely love it. Shiny Capsakid. It's a good looking shiny, and I don't know, something about its big bobble head I can't get over. There we go! Yes! The second Capsakid! Let's go! Alright, let me save so I don't lose this little guy. Oh my gosh, we finally got the second one. Let's go. That is so good to see. Oh my gosh. Okay, fun fact, I'm getting this one on a different day. So I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure we did do the nature check on the first one already. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. My memory is actually so bad. But our second shiny Capsakid. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Now we can actually catch this one and evolve it, which I'm so happy about because I really like Capsakid shiny. And I won't lie, I think I prefer is it Scarvillain? Scarvillain. I think it's Scarvillain. I think that's how you pronounce its name, the evolution. I do like it shiny as well, so I'm gonna hope I can go ahead and catch this thing, hopefully without too much stress. The first one was a little bit more stubborn, and then we'll go ahead, and I believe for this one, for the evolution, I have to give it a Firestone. I'm pretty sure for this one, so I think I have a few Firestones. I can't actually remember the last time I had to use one for an evolution, so fingers crossed we have one. I don't think they should be too difficult to get. We are going to get the critical capture in the nest ball. Very nice. I do think that this Pokeball will be pretty nice with the evolution shiny, so I am pleased to see it. It's very cool seeing a fire grass type, and I think this is a super creative way for them to have done that. But before we do go ahead and do the evolution, I am going to do my nature guess, and I think for this one, I am going to say serious nature. I think I'm going to go ahead and say serious. I don't know why. I'm thinking spicy. I'm thinking serious. I don't know. That's going to be my guess. So let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, nice. We actually did get it. Oh my gosh. It says also that it's quick to flee. I wonder if it would have actually run away if I hadn't have caught it within a certain amount of time. I actually have no idea. We saved, so we're going to be okay either way. Very cool to get the nature guess right, though. I am so stoked about that. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to evolve this thing. We do have ourselves some little Firestones. Okay, cool. I thought for a second, I was like, oh, I hope I have some there. But here we go. Our shiny Capsakid is evolving. It is a really nice shiny. And there we go, shiny Scarvillain. It's such a strange looking Pokemon. You know, I didn't realize with the names, which is kind of funny because I actually thought Capsakid was more based on a Kappa than like a Capsicum. But then I look at these guys and I'm like, well, that's obviously meant to be like a green and red Capsicum, or for a lot of other places, bell pepper, which I think is pretty funny. But yeah, very unique Pokemon. I do like it though. Something about it. It's a little creepy. It kind of reminds me of the fire plant from Mario, at least on the left. But yeah, cool Pokemon, cool shiny. Glad to have crossed these ones off my list. Is that? There it is! Ooh, our first shiny Charcadet! Let's go! Okay. Let's go ahead and let's encounter this thing. Now, some of you guys might remember quite a period of time ago, I actually did hunt for my first Charcadet and I never evolved it. And I kind of put it off for a little bit because I was like, I know I'm going to have to hunt a few of these to get the evolutions. I knew that I wanted to eventually go for their shinies because I just think they're really cool Pokemon. So I thought while we have the mass outbreak event at the moment, it might be a good time to go ahead and finally secure myself 2 more of these guys, just because, you know, they are a little bit tricky to hunt, only for the fact that you can only tell they're shiny from the front because of the eyes. But this feels like a pretty good time and excuse to finally go ahead and, you know, secure ourselves some shinies. So let's do that. We do get a quick capture, which is very nice. I don't know why I kept throwing quick balls. I guess I'm too... I got carried away with yapping. But we do secure one of our shiny Charcadet, which is very, very nice. I'm very happy to see it. It is a cool shiny. Like, I think I said in my original video catching the first one of these, I feel like with Charcadet, it's one of those shinies that this feels very realistic as to what like a regular shiny Pokemon, if they were to be real, would look like. And I still think I maintain that. So that's very cool. However, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to save, and I'm not going to do the nature guess on this one until I get my second Charcadet. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to keep on resetting using the picnic method, and hopefully we will get lucky and I will be back very soon with our second one. There we go, shiny Charcadet number 2. That actually didn't take that long for the second one. I'm very pleased about that. Although I do think there is... Okay, there was a little Charcadet on me, but not the shiny one. Here is the shiny one, shiny Charcadet number 2. Very, very happy about that. Again, quite fast, which I am pleased for. I was really hoping to not have to spend too much time on this one, only because, like, by the time I go for the third one, that's already, like, that's 3 shiny Charcadets I've already hunted. And then after we do our nature guesses, I will go ahead and I will be going and getting the things I need to get for the armor pieces so that we can evolve these guys. All right, looks like the switch up to the Great Ball does do the trick, which is fine by me. I'm not too bothered by what Pokeball I get this one in. Again, after having to catch a few of them, it's kind of just like, whoo, okay, I don't have to do this hunt anymore, which is nice. It's nice. And there we go. It's been added to our party, which means it's officially time to do our nature guesses. But I'm going to quickly save because I don't want to lose them. And I don't even know if I saved after I caught the first one, which is a little bit disconcerting to think about. But time for our nature guesses here. I think for these 2, I am going to say Jolly and Rash nature. That's going to be my 2 guesses. So let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1. We got bold, of course, when I don't guess bold. Dang it. And the other one is quirky. Okay. 2-0. 2-0 right now on those nature guesses. That kind of sucks. Or 0-2. I don't know. I am going to go get the pieces that I need from knocking out Pokemon to go get the armor for these 2, and I will be back when it is time to evolve them. All right, I just realized, and I totally like blanked out on this, but I can only evolve one of these guys right now because I'm in Violet and I don't have this area unlocked in my Scarlet because I still need to finish that playthrough. So I'm going to just be going ahead and I'm going to be giving one of these Charcadet the malicious armor so we can evolve it to, I believe this will be for Ceruledge. So let's go ahead and let's do that now. Let's have a look at least one of the evolutions. I kind of totally forgot about that. I can't believe my mind just blanked. I mean, that's how you know I've been working on this challenge for like quite a while, but whenever I do get around to Scarlet, we'll be able to do that other evolution. And there we go! Yee! Our Ceruledge, I do have to say, I do prefer Ceruledge over Armarouge. I don't know, that's personally just my opinion. I like the purple, blues, and pinky kind of colors. I think it looks really good. I think I said this in my redesigning shiny Pokemon video, that this Pokemon kind of reminds me a little bit of like Mega Man, which I think is pretty cool. But I do really, really love this Pokemon. And even though, again, the change on the shiny is subtle, I do actually really like it. So very pleased to have found this one. And I do have my backup Charcadet for when eventually I do get caught up on Scarlet, so I can also do that evolution. But for now, very, very happy with this one. Is that shiny Grafaiai? I think that might be. I think that's our shiny. I'm like 99% sure that's our shiny. Come here. Wait, where did you go? No, don't run away from me. Don't you dare run away from me. Yes! Shiny Grafaiai. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh. I love this little Pokemon. I love this little lemur. Oh my gosh. To me, it looks more like a lemur. I think its thing says it's a monkey, but to me, this little guy looks like a lemur and it's so cute. I was kind of surprised by the amount of people that don't really like this Pokemon, but I think it's kind of adorable. I don't know. The shiny does seem quite subtle here. I cannot wait to see like a better close-up of it, but I do like it. It's quite a cute Pokemon. I really like when I can see the little bits of purple all over its hands. I don't know. I like the purpley color scheme I've got going with this shiny. It's definitely a good one. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw myself an Ultra Ball. I realized with this one that I actually had hunted Shrewdle quite a bit ago, and I thought for some reason I was so sure that I had hunted this Pokemon, but I had a look and I don't believe that I have hunted it. So that's why we're here today, trying to lock this one in. Thank goodness. You know, these little one-off ones are actually, they've not been too bad for me. Like these one-off shinies that I need to get, it seems to be whenever I need to get more than one that they tend to be a bit more stubborn. We do get the critical capture, which means we are securing our shiny Grafaiai, our sweet little poison lemur. I love this little dude. It is so cute. The little Shrewdle ink, I can't get over it. Yeah, you can see it there. It looks a lot more obvious, but it is time now to do ourselves a nature check, all right? As you can tell, also, I have claimed my little shiny Chew there. Very nice to see. But we're here for our Grafaiai, and I think for this little guy, for the nature, I've been trying purposefully not to say bold. But every time I like don't do it, you know, I go against what my heart wants. So I want to say that this is a bold Grafaiai. So let's go ahead and let's do the nature check in 3, 2, 1. And it's quiet. All right, I was wrong still. I'm telling you, I feel like 50% of the time I'm guessing bold, and then the other 50 is everything else. So it's okay. I'm not too bothered by it. At least we have the shiny. I do really like the eyes on the shiny. I have to say that like red and then the really soft lavender. Woohoo! I am a fan. I am a big fan. Is that it? Yes! It is! Shiny Nymble! Let's go! Let's... Oh my gosh, okay. Let's save real quick before I lose this thing. I can't believe how long it's been that I've been trying to go for this shiny and I hadn't found the sparkles. Let's go. Take it. Okay, I was gonna say take a shot every time I've said that during this video. Please don't do that. That's a horrible idea. But shiny Nymble, this is such a good one. We got our little lemon critter, a little lemon cricket. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm gonna be so real. Ages ago, you guys might remember, I believe it was during a stream where I was shiny hunting through eggs. I think it was maybe Quaxly or Fuecoco. I'm pretty sure it was one of those two. And we found a shiny Lokix just randomly while we were hatching eggs, which was awesome. And I totally forgot that I still had to hunt Nymble. And by far, Nymble's shiny it got the better shiny out of the two, like hands down for me. This yellow, maybe because it's giving me like buttery cup color levels. I don't know. I really like it. I think it makes this Pokemon stand out way more as well. So I am a very big fan of this shiny. I think it looks great. And hopefully it will stay on the... Yeah, it's going to stay on the ball for us too. Oh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is such a good shiny. And it's not blue and it's not pink. And I can objectively look at it and say this is such a good shiny. Like usually yellow tends to be a little tricky. I feel like for some shinies, I feel like it either works really well or it looks off. I feel like when it's an intentional yellow, like Lucario or something like that, it looks pretty good. But when it's like kind of a more sepia yellow, I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of color change. Whereas for this, I think it looks really good. Nymble should just be yellow all the time. Honestly, that's what I think. I think it looks fantastic. But it is time to do ourselves a little nature guess. And I'm going to say for this cute little critter, this cute little buggy, I am going to say, I want to say calm. I'm going to say calm. That's going to be my guess. So let's go ahead and do the check in 3, 2, 1. And it's serious. All right. I wonder how many times I've guessed serious throughout all my years of shiny hunting. Probably not that many. Definitely not many as compared to when I say bold or calm or something like that. But hey, not mad at it at all. It's a great looking shiny. It's another line completed. Very, very, very happy about this one. There we go! Shiny Tinkatink! Number 1! Awesome! Let me quickly save so I don't lose this thing. Shiny Tinkatink, number 1. Let's go ahead and encounter this little cutie. I do have, who is it? Oh my gosh. Tinkatink's evolution. I believe it is called... It's Tinkatuff, I think. I think it's Tinkatuff. And then Tinkaton is the last one. But I do not have a shiny Tinkatink. I needed to get one Tinkatink and I needed to get one more of these to evolve to a Tinkaton. I hope that name is right, or otherwise I'm going to sound like the biggest noob ever right now. But this little cutie looks so good, and I did think it would be maybe hard to spot just because of like it only being really the hammer and the little like crystal thing on the center. But it was obvious, which is nice. I always like when a shiny is quick to find, but also obvious, just like when you see the sparkles. So I am happy with that. We are going to go ahead and secure the capture on the first Pokeball, which is very, very nice to see. There we go. Tinkatink has been added to the party. I actually ended up using a sandwich for this little run here because I had been going for the Tinkatuff for like Tinkatuff. Now I'm calling them the wrong ones. I've got them all switched up. I had been going for Tinkatink for a while, so I decided, okay, I'll use some Herber and see if I can get lucky. So I am going to quickly save and see if I can get lucky and maybe get one more shiny out of this sandwich. Hopefully we can. Is that it? There we go! Yes! Shiny Tinkatuff number 2. Look at this little bean. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to save. This one definitely took me a lot longer to find than the first one. I'll see and show you here. I don't have the sandwich active, so this one took me a while to get, but I am very, very happy about this one. Shiny Tinkatuff number 2. Let's go! Tinkatink. I just called it Tinkatuff again. I told you, these Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, Tinkaton, like their names are so similar that I always get them mixed up. But it's all right. We're gonna go ahead and throw ourselves another quick ball. I think let's just secure the capture, all right? With a critical as well. You love to see it. I am so glad I was able to get that one. I was hoping I'd be able to get it done on the same day. So I am very, very glad that we have our second shiny Tinkatink. I am going to have to swap it in. Which means I'm going to have to say goodbye to our dear little Chiyu here. Goodbye, shiny Chiyu. You will be missed. And I am going to quickly save because I don't want anything to happen and to lose these guys. But it is time for our nature guess. And I think for the first one, we'll do that one first since we did capture it first. For these two, I want to say bold and calm because yes, I love my 4-letter nature guesses. So let's go ahead and check. In 3, 2, 1, it's calm! Okay! The first one's right. That's so exciting. Am I actually going to get 2 for 2 right now? Could we do it? Let's check this one. I'm going to do another countdown because that's really exciting. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, no! I couldn't get both, but that's okay. I am not mad at that. I am now going to go ahead and level up one of our little Tinkatinks here, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our shiny Tinkaton. We can have another line completed. All right, and I finally leveled up our little Tinkatuff here, so we can finally get a shiny Tinkaton. Let's see this thing. I feel like this is going to be my favorite of the 3 in terms of the shiny, and I would say it definitely is. This little Pokemon is so, so cute. I really should have used this more in my first playthrough of the game because she is absolutely precious. I love the little like pink, like pigtails, would you say? It looks like she has little bunny ears, and then of course the giant hammer. It's so funny. I really love this shiny. I really like this Pokemon. I am very, very happy to have this line completed. It's so cute. It's really cute. Is that the shiny Flittle? It is! Yay! Let me save! Oh my gosh, is my mic muted? No, it's not. Thank goodness. I thought for a second it was. Shiny Flittle, there we go. Let's go ahead. Show me those freaking sparkles. Oh my gosh. It is crazy to me. I've been to so many Flittle outbreaks like since this game dropped, and I never found a shiny. I never did. I don't know why I didn't use Herba or something. Even right now I'm not using Herba. I guess I just thought like eventually I was probably gonna find one in the wild, but this is one of those shinies that I just never did. Very cute Pokemon though. I do think it's kind of interesting how it evolves into Espathra, which we did already find the shiny for, and I was hoping that eventually I would get around to Flittle, so this is really, really nice to see. Popping it in a quick ball, because I do think it actually looks quite good in a quick ball if I, you know, if I do say so myself. I think it came out pretty good. Alrighty, but no, that is awesome. There we go. The clean? The green looks really, really good on this shiny. I think it looks really nice. You guys know I'm a sucker for pink, but I do think here the green is very, very clean. I think that's what I was meaning to say when I said that before. But it is time for a nature guess. We've actually been doing a lot better with the nature guesses than I was thinking that I would. But I think for this little cutie patootie, I'm going to say timid. I don't know why. I'm going to go timid for this one. So let's go ahead. Oh, jolly. Timid or jolly. That's my two guesses. So let's go ahead and let's do the check. In 3, 2, 1. It's Quirky. No! I was wrong again. But that's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Very, very happy to have found the shiny. This is a cutie. I really like the green. I think it looks really, really nice. And I think I'm getting close to like the last couple targets I wanted to go for in my little challenge here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start on the next one. Shiny Rilla #1. Very nice to see. Oh my gosh. Look at this little bug. Look at this little guy. I need to save real quick to make sure we do not lose this shiny. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. I love the gold. I love it. It's so nice. I love that with the Switch, so many shinies do actually have gold and not just yellow. I think it looks incredible. And Rilla here is definitely an example of that. I love it. I think it looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's throw a Pokeball. I think I'm going to do Ultra Ball for Rilla. I think that it makes the most sense, the black and like the yellow color together. I think it looks clean. Let's go ahead, secure the capture. Very, very nice to see. I think Rilla's a cool Pokemon. I like the whole idea of it. I feel like it's literally just like, well, I think it's meant to be a dung beetle, but instead of dung, it's meant to be like mud or whatever. But the shiny is very creative. Having it rolling around like instead of mud or whatever it's supposed to be and having gold there instead, I think is a very fun play on the shiny. So I really do like it. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get lucky with finding another one, as I do need one more to get both of the shinies in this line. Also, sorry if you can hear all the dogs running around. They're a little bit crazy right now. There we go, shiny Rilla #2. Yes. Okay, I'm so stoked about that. I was like a little worried this one was gonna take ages to find, so I'm very happy about that. Shiny Rilla #2. We have a little doggy action here. The doggies are very excited about the shiny as well, as they should be. There we go. Shiny Rilla #2. It looks very, very nice. Of course, looks the same as the first shiny, which you know, that's probably a good thing. It would be cool if they did like unique shinies and like everyone got different shinies, but I feel like that would make shiny hunting a whole different type of a whole different type of challenge, to be honest. So maybe we shouldn't want that. I don't know. Cool concept though. However, I want to go ahead and catch this thing. I think I do want to keep it in the Ultra Ball. I do feel that since this one I will be evolving, it could look nice in a Master Ball, but I think I'm going to save my Master Balls. Again, just for, you know, an occasion in the future where I might need it for something and I don't want to lose the Pokemon. I don't know. I've kept that mindset from like older games, even though I feel like Master Balls seem to be easy to encounter these days. I don't know. You just go into the trade system and it seems like you're always going to find a Pokemon with a Master Ball, but there we go. Critical capture on the third one, I think, for our Ultra Ball there. Very, very nice. Rella number 2. Very snazzy, but it is going to be time for our nature guesses on these two. And then I'm going to have to go for a little walk with one of these bugs to get the evolution for a shiny Rabsca. Now, I think for these two, I'm going to quickly save. I think for these two, I'm going to guess... I always want to say bold. I know that's such a cop-out, but I'm going to say bold. I'm going to say bold, and I'm going to say... Ooh, timid. Let's go with those two. All right, so let's go ahead and do the first check in 3, 2, 1. We have modest, which I definitely didn't guess. I probably should start guessing modest more. I feel like I do kind of see it a lot. But our second one is timid. Oh, okay, cool. Wait. Okay, I might be on a bit of a roll here. Maybe this is the strat. Just get 2 of them and then throw 2 guesses out. You know, that's all right. I'm happy with that. We've got our timid and our modest little rellas. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, I think for this one, I have to do the walk 1,000 steps with it out to get the evolution. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. And I will be back when we're here for our shiny dung beetle scarab. I feel like the evolution looks more like a scarab, but yeah, let's do that. All right, and there we go. I've done my 1,000 steps with our little Rella here. I think it's time we finally evolve this thing. I can't even see it. Oh, I didn't realize his little face was upside down. That kind of makes sense. That's cute. It's pushing with its little back legs, I think. But let's go ahead and let's do this. I mean, I like shiny Rella, but I feel like I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me. Shiny Rabsca is where it's at. This shiny looks awesome. It's funny to me how I feel like it transitions. To me, it looks like it goes from like a dung beetle to a scarab, but maybe it still has a little bit of the dung beetle-esque kind of look, but it's definitely given me scarab for some reason, and I really, really like it. You know, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think its name is literally like Rabsca Scarab. Okay, I feel really slow only clocking that now, but hey, still very, very nice shiny. I like the gold. I think it's awesome. Gold with the brown. It looks very clean. I'm a big fan of this one. And that's another line down. Oh my gosh, we're making such good progress and we're nearing the end now. So is that shiny Squawkabilly? I think it is. Oh my gosh, don't accidentally go into picnic. That is. That's shiny Squawkabilly. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let me get the sparkles on this thing. Okay, or not? Oh yes. There we go. Shiny Squawkabilly and the white one too. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I like Squawkabilly actually a lot. I like that it has different colors. It's kind of giving me like Oricorio, except with Oricorio we got like different forms. But I do think having different colored bird Pokemon is very, very cool. So I was excited to see the shiny for this lineup, especially with all the different colors. And when I had a look, I saw the white one, and I have to say, I think out of all of the 4 colors it goes in, I think that the white one is my favorite in terms of the shiny. It's just so pastel and soft, and I really, really like it. So I knew that was going to be my target when I went for this Pokemon. Now, I do think a Premier Ball is probably going to be my best match if I had to say. So I'm going to go ahead and get started throwing, although I do get a critical capture and catch it on the first one. Okay. I was not expecting that. That is awesome. First Premier Ball thrown. Usually my Premier Ball luck is absolutely atrocious, so I was not expecting that. But there we go. Shiny Squawkabilly. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good close up like that. It looks even better. Like I said, I am a huge, huge fan of that like soft color palette. It just looks so nice on this Pokemon. But it is time now for a nature guess, and I am going to say for this little birdie, I said I think my last Pokemon I caught, I think I said I need to guess modest, so I'm gonna go modest on this one, and let's see, do we get it right with our shiny Squawkabilly in 3, 2, 1. It's adamant. Okay. Not the right one. That is totally fine. I am not bothered. Again, very, very pleased about this Pokemon. I'm very pleased about the shiny. I'm glad we're able to get the white one because I do think, like I said, with all the pastelification of this, it looks really, really nice. Yeah, it's a cool Pokemon. I'm a big fan of the shiny. There we go. There's our first shiny Glimmet. Very nice. Let me go ahead and save real quick so I can encounter this thing. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I was kind of worried I wouldn't notice it, but no, that one is super, super obvious. What a strange little Pokemon Glimmet is. I don't know. I kind of love it though. I'm not gonna lie, Glimmet to me kind of looks like it could be somewhat related to Cosmog. Maybe I see that more for Glimmora, which I'm sure if you guys know what Glimmora looks like, which is the evolution of Glimmet. It's kind of like an orb, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Cosmog and Cosmoem, which I think is really, really cool. I also really do like the shiny for both. Well, I guess the shiny for Cosmoem is quite subtle, but in terms of like the actual base designs, I mean, I think they're very, very cool. But there we go. Our first shiny Glimmet. Very, very cute. What a sweet little Pokemon with the little yellow eyes. I love the shiny on this. The blue with like the bright... Would you say that's like a teal or an aqua? I don't know, maybe more of a like bright teal. Either way, really nice combination of colors. I really, really like that light blue. I like the deep periwinkle, I guess you'd say the body is, and then like the bright yellow on the eyes. It's all around a very, very smooth shiny. I do like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to find myself a second one so we can get this Glimmora. There we go! Shiny Glimmet number 2! Woohoo! We are on a roll right now with these shinies. This is awesome. Shiny Glimmet number 2. Let's go ahead and... Are there any more around? No, I don't think so. No, definitely not. Okay, let's go ahead and let's encounter this one. Our second shiny Glimmet in this little cave. I'm not gonna lie, I went to the overworld spot for this outbreak initially and I couldn't find them, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that there's the underground area here, so I'm glad I went and checked rather than just giving up and trying to reset for a new spawn, because that would have been a little bit frustrating. But here we have shiny Glimmet number 2. Again, I am going to go for a quick ball. I've been trying to use quick balls just to secure captures, but some of these Pokemon you guys will have been able to have told, like, I'm going sometimes to match, sometimes just for efficiency. I'm really all over the place with this. It kind of depends on the day. But we do go ahead there and we do secure our second shiny Glimmet, which this one will be turning into a shiny Glimmora, which I'm really excited to see because I haven't seen this one yet. I'm pretty pumped for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one ready. Oh, wait, no, I have to do nature guesses. Okay. Let's do our nature guesses. And of course, starting with the one when we first caught. There we go. Yeah, because I had extra spots this time. My mind's all over the place, guys. All right. For these two, I think I am going to say naive and timid, because why not? So let's go ahead and let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. We have adamant again, of course. Every time I switch up my nature guesses, it becomes something else. I'm too slow to the train. And the second one is brave. Okay, I didn't guess either of those. That's okay. I was getting excited because I was kind of getting on a little bit of a roll there, but I had to be humbled, of course. Again, very cool shinies, but it is time to go ahead and evolve our little Glimmet into shiny Glimmora. All right, and here we go with our evolution. Let's have a look at this thing. I'm excited to see it. I do really like Glimmora. I think it's a very cute Pokemon, although I haven't used it a whole lot. However, I am a big fan of that big, like, sprawled out flower look. I like it when it looks like this. You see what I mean where I'm saying it kind of looks like it could be related to Cosmog? I don't know. I like it. I think the design is very, very cute. And I do like the shiny. The blues are nice, but when do you ever really go wrong with a blue shiny? I'm trying to think of a single blue shiny that I don't like, and I feel like I like them all. I can't think of a bad one. shiny Finizen! Nice! Okay, let me quickly save so I don't lose this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I didn't even have to get into camp resetting for this. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead. Let's check out those sparkles. Oh my gosh. I love shiny Finizen. I love it so, so, so much. The like violet purple shiny looks so good. Every single time I see a purple shiny, I'm like, we need more of them because they always look incredible to me. But let me go ahead. Let me lock in here and let me try to catch this thing. Do I have any dive balls? I do. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing into dive ball just because I think it would look nice. Now, some of you guys may be familiar with Finizen on my channel. I've already caught a shiny Finizen, but I did not have a second one because I needed to evolve it. And I was like, eventually I'll get around to it. I do believe for Palafin, to evolve this little guy, I am going to have to go into a union circle. So I think I will probably work on getting that done. But first, of course, we need to do ourselves a nature check, and I think for this little cutie I am going to go ahead and I am going to say, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to say. Can I also just like have a moment to be like, look at how nice this shiny is? Like, look at the eyes, look at the purple. Every time I see this shiny, I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I think for this one I am going to say docile, because why not? So let's go ahead, let's do the check in 3, 2, 1. And it's hasty. Okay. That's totally fine with me. I'm not mad at that at all. We've got ourselves a little hasty Finizen. I will be back when it is time to evolve this thing. All right, and here we are. I managed to get into a union circle and level up our Finizen. So here we are. Time to evolve it to a shiny Palafin. I do believe that Palafin's original form is just... yeah, just Finizen with the little heart at the bottom. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I absolutely love it. What a massive cutie. How adorable. A shiny Palafin. I love it. The little heart kills me. I kind of forgot about that actually. So it is very, very nice to see. And another shiny off of our list. This is what I've been putting off for a while because I knew I had to do the evolution. So very, very happy about that one for sure. Guys, I'm gonna cry. I just found a shiny Cetoddle and I realized I wasn't recording. So I am hoping that I remembered to save before I encountered this thing and that it's still in my game. Because if it's not, I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh, please, please, please tell me that we remembered to save. If not, I might crash out. I might be a little bit upset. Let's see, did we actually do it? I can't remember if I did or not. I feel like sometimes I forget to save, and I hope this is one of those times that I remembered. Yes, I did! Oh my gosh, thank goodness! Come here right now! Oh my gosh! Oh, guys, oh my goodness. I was so scared that I forgot to save, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so basically, what had happened, let me go ahead and let me catch this little cutie. Holy smokes. I literally caught this thing, did the nature guess, evolved it, and then I went to close the recording, and I realized I forgot to hit the record button, and I was terrified. Now, luckily, I didn't save at the end. Sometimes I don't do that till I won't save until I hit the end recording button. It's just sometimes like a habit that I've kind of picked up to, I don't know why I do it. It's just a weird habit that I've done. But I was so grateful that I didn't remember to do that this time, because otherwise I might have missed getting the sparkles. But this is my second shiny Cetoddle. You guys will remember a couple years ago, I did actually go for a Cetoddle for a Christmas target, which we did get. I still needed to get a second one so we could evolve it and I could get myself a shiny Cetitan. Now, I do have to be honest, I did do the nature check already, so I do know what it is. So I'm not going to guess here because that would be disingenuous. But it was docile, which I didn't guess. I believe I guessed sassy and I think adamant. I don't know. I didn't guess docile, but either way, not mad at that. I'm very glad we at least got the sparkles. There's a little bit of drama in this video right now. Oh my gosh, I could have a panic attack right now because I thought I lost it. And some of these targets have been taking so long, but there we go. This thing is adorable. I'm going to go ahead now and find myself my little ice stone and we can evolve this thing. And there we go. Let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, my heart is racing. I was so scared. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get the sparkles and I was going to have to hunt another one. My heart would have broke. But here we go with our ice stone and finally evolving our little volleyball into A much bigger, spikier volleyball. Very, very nice shiny. I was just saying as well, I don't know which shiny I like more because I do think that gray is a really underrated color. And I mean, I guess you could still technically class the Titan as like gray, white, and orange. I think that the orange and the gray looks really good on Cetoddle too. I think they're both really nice shinies and definitely different for the vibe that the Pokemon gives. But a very, very cool Pokemon. I am just so thankful that I was able to go back and that I remembered to save because you guys know I'm pretty bad at that. So, whew, that is that is good. I am glad. There we go! Shiny Houndstone! Nice! Okay, I just finished eating my lunch and got right back into checks, and there we go. We meet the shiny. Very, very nice. Shiny Houndstone. Okay. I didn't think I was going to find that so fast. I'm going to be honest. That was another quick one, which I'm not complaining about by any means because a few of these targets have been like, they've been stubborn. I don't know how else to say it. Like they have been stubborn, which is kind of surprising because I know I'll get into it. Actually, I'll save it for later when I find the shiny that I'm thinking of. But one of these targets has been so absurdly difficult for me to find and I don't know why. And so I'm hoping that this is a sign that my luck is going to turn around for that one. But very happy to finally find our shiny Houndstone. I still do need to find a shiny Graveyard. I'm just waiting for a mass outbreak to pop up so I can take my time trying to find one of those, which hopefully won't be too bad. Fingers are crossed. But I do like the shiny. It's definitely, you know what kind of makes me sad about it? Is I feel like shiny Houndstone kind of looks like a golden retriever. And that makes me feel a little bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of makes me feel a little bit sad. I don't know. Growing up, my nana had a golden retriever who I absolutely adored. And she lived quite a good amount of years, especially for her breed. But she was such a sweetie. She always used to carry around pine cones in her mouth. And she used to sometimes carry two. And then she'd have like a little jowl spread out over them, which was so cute. So I don't know. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that, which is a little bit melancholy, if I have to be honest, but it's a very cute Pokemon. This line is very cute. A little bit sad, but I do have a soft spot for it. I am going to stick with the Ultra Ball when trying to catch this little guy, just because I think that the black and yellow is going to go the best with it. We do get a critical capture there on our third ball, I think that was, which is very, very nice to see. Shiny Houndstone looking good. Adding it to our little checklist of shinies that we have acquired. Hello, Lycanroc. What are we doing here? Let me escape you. But it is time now for our nature guess. And I think for this little sweetie pie, I am going to say naive nature because I haven't guessed naive in like a hot minute. So I'm going to say naive. Let's go ahead and let's check in 3, 2, 1. And it's naughty. I saw the N and I was like, oh, I got it right. Let's go. But not quite still. I'm not mad at that. We've got ourselves a little naughty Houndstone. I just need to find the Graveyard and then I will have this line complete for the shinies. Very, very cute. Kind of a sad little boy, but maybe the goodest boy as well. And there we go, you guys, wrapping up our very long Paldean shiny hunting video. 35 shinies. I still have quite a few more to go for when I eventually get to part 2, but this was a lot of fun. Hopefully it kept you company and you're able to get some sparkles of your own, but I am going to call it there for this one, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Best of luck on all your own shiny hunts, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!